Hi, I'm Amy Yoder. I was on summer staff from 2009 to 2013, and more recently I was on year-round staff for about 3.5 years. Camp has impacted me in so many positive ways, and I'm so excited that you get to experience camp as well. I want you all to know that I will be praying for you all this summer as you serve God.
In Matthew 13, Jesus tells the story of a farmer planting seeds. Some fell on bad soil or amongst thorns and never grew, but some fell on fertile soil and produced a fantastic crop. I was 11 years old in the summer of 1980 and attending camp for the first time. Chuck Christner, my counselor, the camp pastor, and many other staff planted spiritual seeds into my life. By the end of the week, I gave my life to Jesus. So remember this. First, it's possible that 44 years from now, some camper will remember your name because you planted seeds. Second, don't try to figure out which camper's soil is ready. Be like the farmer in Matthew 13 and just plant seeds. You may not get to see the harvest in some campers' lives, but a seed planted has a chance to grow. So, PLFC staff, go out and be Jesus-filled gardeners. Plant seeds and trust God to produce some glorious fruit.
Good morning, Summer Pine Lake Camp staff. I'm Keith Graybill.
And I'm Jan Graybill.
We're just here to share a couple of words of encouragement to you guys. We know it's hot down there. Here's some cool words from Isaiah 43.
Forget about what's happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert, be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? There it is. I'm making a road through the desert, rivers in the Badlands. Wild animals will say thank you, the coyotes and the buzzards, because I provided water in the desert, rivers through the sun-baked earth, drinking water for the people I chose, the people I made especially for myself, a people custom made to praise me.
Yeah, it's cool here in central Pennsylvania. You can see him wearing a sweatshirt. We're asking for cool breezes to blow your way, for favor from God with all the kids you're going to be working with, good teamwork, and for changed lives and healing to take place. Just want you to be encouraged, and that's our word from central Pennsylvania here today. Take care.
Bye. Have a great summer.
Hey guys, it's Brooklyn from the 2023 staff at Pine Lake. A little bit of encouragement for you guys is during snack time, it can be really tiresome for LITs. You want to go to sleep, you really want to get on your phone, you just don't want to be with the kids because they're still super rambunctious. My advice is pull out a game of Uno. It's super simple, the kids go crazy over it, and yeah, it's just a great time. But in those moments, hold on to all the joy and the hope that you have left, and remember the discipleship that goes into it, remember the smiles and laughs that you had throughout the day, because for LITs, snack time is the most intimate time, and please know that the summer does not last forever. I love you guys.
What's up, guys? My name is Kaylin Beadle, and I was a staff member at Pine Lake a couple of years ago. I am super excited to welcome you into the PLFC family. Whether this is your first summer here with us, or maybe one of multiple, we are very grateful and honored that you have decided to say yes to this opportunity and just pour and love and serve people here. So there's a verse that comes to mind, and it's Psalms 51:17, and it says, "The sacrifice pleasing to God is a broken spirit. You will not despise a broken and humbled heart, God." I remember when I was starting off as a first-time staff member, and I had a lot of nerves going into this season of life. But this verse is just a great reminder that God just desires to know our heart, that He wants to use your skills and talents, but even more so, He wants to use your flaws and your mess and use it as His message. So yeah, I hope you're encouraged about that, just to bring your brokenness to God, and that others will just be inspired just by your testimony and who God has called you to be, and just impact people for the kingdom of God. Yeah, so we're super proud of you. We believe in you. We're excited and cheering you on. and we can't wait to see what God has in store for you for this season of life. So yeah, you guys go kill it and go in grace and peace and serve the Lord.
Hi you guys, my name is Maddie Warner. I was on camp staff from 2012 to 2015. I have been everything from an LIT to program staff, so I know where you guys are at. I've been in your shoes. I have a few little funny pieces of advice, but also some serious ones. So the first thing I wanted to remind you is that you don't ever pray for patience, which is like a joke that we always would say is, oh, there Maddie went, she was praying for patience, because usually we would pray for patience, you know, when we were having a tough week, or we just had a lot of instances happen in our cabin that week, and everyone would always ask, hey, did you pray for patience? So it's a joke. You really should pray for patience, but just know that God is going to grow you this year, and He's going to show you things that you've never seen before, and just show you things through the camper's eyes. And even if you do have a really hard week, God is going to meet you there. He's going to be right there with you. My next piece of advice is to always look out for copperheads. My friends who were on staff with me know that I was never outside at night without a flashlight, because you never know where those little suckers are hiding. And I killed many a copperhead in my camp staff days. The next thing is, when you're doing your hair for Crazy Supper, you can always refer back to the classic hairdo of putting a cup on your head from the kitchen and then tying your hair up over it to make you look like Cindy Lou Who. I'll have Stephanie hopefully insert a picture here. I don't know how she can edit that, but whatever. So those are my little pieces of advice. I just hope that you guys have a great summer, and just know that you have a team of people who are praying for you, who are supporting you through this journey. And I just can't wait to see how you make these campers have the best summer yet. Grace and peace. I hope y'all have a lovely summer. Bye.
Hi you guys, my name is Kendra Reed, and I was on the staff from May 2017 to June 2017. I was a program staffer and I did the photography. I loved camp. I was actually there with my brother, and it was one of the best things I've ever done with my life. Even now, 2024, I am still talking about it, and I live in Dallas. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but that's how big of an impression it had on me. I hope you take this time to really sit with yourself, strengthen your relationship with God, and really have time to talk to Him while you're out there, and take all the leadership that you learn and apply it in real life. I am managing my own co-working space here in Dallas, and leading so many young people really helped me to be able to lead all of the members that I've accumulated now that I'm here. I definitely want to encourage you to not only build relationship with the campers, but build relationship with the staffers. And most importantly, build your relationship with God. I feel like while you're out there, the connection is just really great. If you guys have been campers before, you already know how it is when you're not constantly looking at your phone and you actually have a chance to connect with people and connect with God. It's such a beautiful thing. So I'm rooting for you guys. I'm so proud of you for joining, and have a great time this summer. Bye!
Hi Pine Lake staff, my name is Leah, and I have worked a couple summers in your place. And as a previous staffer, I'm so grateful that you guys have chosen to work this summer, and that you are getting to experience Pine Lake for the wholeness that it is, living there for a summer and getting to work with so many different kids. I know that you guys are going to do incredible, because Pine Lake always does, and ultimately that when you're leaning into the Lord and you're leaning into the peers around you, it just builds such a great community and an incredible summer. So I would really encourage you to be open and be vulnerable with those around you, to be diligent in prayer to the Lord for strength and for His guidance. And ultimately, these things will build up to a wonderful summer. So I'm praying for you guys, and I'm so excited to hear your sweet stories.
Day camp staff, congratulations on completing orientation. I am so excited for y'all and all the good things that you're about to experience with your campers next week. Yeah, I'm so proud of y'all, and I just hope that y'all enjoy seeing all the good things that God does here at Pine Lake. Thank you so much for taking on this task, and welcome to the camp family.
Hello, Pine Lake Fellowship camp staff, summer staff, counselors, other summer staff. I'm Pastor Ruskin. I will be there for the Trailblazers Week this summer, and I'm really excited about that. And I just want to encourage you, I appreciate you deciding to spend your summer at Pine Lake Camp, giving your time to serve the children, the youth, the campers that'll come there. And just remember that as you're there, you are ministers of the gospel of Christ. There's no greater calling than that. That's an amazing thing. And just remember that you are ministers of the gospel of Christ. Don't let pride and greed or anything like that get in the way where, oh no, this counselor's getting to do something I didn't get to do, or I didn't get to do this and somebody else did, or I'm not getting my way here. If you just allow the main focus to be, what can I do to best serve Christ, to best serve God's kingdom in this situation, I think these other petty differences just seem to fade away, and you can have a great summer. I remember a story about William Randolph Hearst. He was a very wealthy man, owned newspapers and things, and he was an art collector, and he wanted a certain piece of art. And he sent his men out to find it, and his men came back and said, we have great news. We found this piece of art you want, and it's not going to cost you anything, because it turned out he already owned it. He had it stored away in one of his massive warehouses, and he had forgotten that he owned it. And so my challenge is just remember what you already have in Jesus. Don't be seeking all kind of other things. Just remember what you have in Christ and that you are a minister of the gospel. It reminds me of the parable Jesus taught in Luke 12. There was a man who had so many things, he decided he needed to tear down all his barns, build bigger barns so that he can store all his crops. But Jesus said he was foolish because he was so focused on the things of the world. It says that he was not rich toward God. There's a richness that comes that the world offers, a richness of all that the world offers, all its own things, but there's a richness in God. And I just pray that this summer that you just focus on being rich in the things of God, and that you are a minister of the gospel this summer. So blessings to you.